When I look at this suit, I think that's the suit of a guy that wants to save humanity. That's the suit of a guy that is going to be our forever hero. Guys, I just found a cosplayer costume that is better than any live-action Superman movie I've ever seen. I mean, it could be like TV, it could be from Man of Steel, it could be from Superman and Lois, whatever it is. These cosplayers, they are knocking people out of the park. So first of all, let's just take a look at this one I found on Instagram, and it is by Ninko Creations. I don't know anything about him, but this suit looks absolutely amazing. I am hopeful towards the new James Gunn movie, okay? I'm not one that's just looking at it, nitpicking every stupid little thing they can find, but I'll say the suit, I like the classic nod, I like the trunks, I like the bright colors. I don't like that baggy, weird texture it has. And this suit doesn't have that. It's tights. It is classic. I don't understand why James Gunn, Zack Snyder, whoever it is, these people, they can't understand that what we just want a classic suit that is updated with modern texture technologies. That's it. We don't need the suit to be updated per se, like it's being, improved on, like the overall look. We just need it to be using materials that we use for superhero movies today, like the Spider-Man movies and stuff. This suit, it looks just a par with like the Spider-Man movie suits and all that. I mean, it looks fantastic. It's got the trunks. It's got a slight gold to the belt. It's got the yellow S on the back, which I could take or leave either way. It doesn't have the stupid New 52 collar. I'm not a big fan of that. The boots look a lot more classic. People are complaining a lot about the boots on this new suit. I'm okay with the boots being different. I mean, they're boots, But, man, I wish these guys... I even heard Zack Snyder when he was once meeting Liz Wonder online. He was talking to her. He was... You know who Liz Wonder is. She does a lot of, Wonder Woman cosplays. He was like, we need to start, I was watching your, stuff. We need to start getting you doing our stuff. And, it was a joke or whatever. But I'm like, no, seriously, these cosplayers, they know what they're doing. They know how to make something look good. They know how to make it look appealing. And they know, since they're big fans, they know how to stick to the desire of the fan base and to stick to the core. Now, I don't think that fans should drive the direction of a movie because fans are not movie creators. I think if fans just started driving the direction of every movie, they would have no plot. They would be all action and sex, and they wouldn't be something that was probably appealing to the major audiences. But I really do think that James Gunn did kind of miss the mark on the suit. So far in the trailers, nothing I'm seeing about the trailers is making me think that the movie's going to be bad. People are saying it's going to suck. People are saying it looks terrible. When I watch the trailers, the only thing I'm upset about is a little bit of the bagginess in the suit. And in the trailers, it really doesn't even show up. So I don't really agree that the movie looks like it's going to flop or anything like that based on the trailers. Now, trailers lie. We've had plenty of movies in the past. The Superman Returns trailer looked amazing. And the movie, I like the movie, but there's a reason why it didn't do better. There's a reason why it barely made budget. There's a reason. I mean, it wasn't the kind of movie that appealed to the masses, which I think Bryan Singer was trying to appeal to the masses. But I don't know if James Gunn is trying to appeal to the masses so much as he is trying to stick to the core of what Superman is, which I hope he understands. When it came to the suit, he didn't. So he certainly could mess everything up. I know this movie could suck. But as far as the suit goes, yeah, that's a place where we can see that he did mess up. But the way he's getting the Clois thing going... The way he's picking his Clark and Superman and Lois, and apparently he's picked Lex based on this triangle too. And I mean, he's doing a lot of things right. He understands that Superman is hope. He doesn't just say the words hope. He actually has him being hopeful in the trailers. Whereas the Man of Steel, they said the word hope a lot, like, the symbol means hope. But he didn't really do a lot of hopeful things. There was just a lot of carnage and a lot of, he didn't really seem as much like he was there to go and save people. In the Christopher Reeve movies, he goes out, he saves people, he does all this stuff, and he loved it and it felt great. We need more of that, and that's what I get from this suit. That's what I get from this. When I look at this suit, I think that's the suit of a guy that wants to save humanity. That's the suit of a guy that is going to be our forever hero. And unfortunately, That's not the way I feel so much about the new suit. The new suit is more of a, like I said, a classic nod with some new things, and none of those new things is anything that we asked for. And I don't know. I want you guys to tell me what you think about this new suit, because it could just be me. I may just be looking at this and thinking, oh, that fits with what I think is the perfect Superman suit. It's got the 3D texture on the S. It's got, you know, a nice kind of deep cobalt blue, having a red that isn't so bright that it blinds you, but also noticeable. I mean, there's just a lot about it. It is almost near perfect. I don't know if you guys had the same feelings. A lot of you probably hate the trunks. You probably hate that kind of suit. That's probably because a lot of you became fans of Superman at Henry Cavill. The Henry Cavill Superman suit, I still think that the lack of trunks makes it look weird, because his crotch area, it has no tight and high kind of like, you know, panty line, so to speak, around the edges. And it makes his crotch look very low and strange and odd. And that, I just still think that looks weird. It makes a lot more sense to, you know, kind of hug tight on the cojones there. So, you know, let me know what you guys think about this suit. If this should have been the direction James Gunn, or even, you know, Superman and Lois, or Man of Steel, or Christopher Reeve, whatever. If you think any of them should have used more something like this, let me know in the comments, and don't forget to watch this video right here.